I hold in my hands both of my books, The Magnetic Leader and The Way to Greatness. The reason I bring this up to you is that both of these books taught me a massive lesson that I never expected in the journey of writing and publishing both of them. And it's this: when you give your ideas time to breathe and simmer, they get better over time. So I was in a hurry. When I was writing my books, I was excited. I was working on them. I was drafting the manuscripts. We were going through the editing process, and it just took longer than I wanted or expected. It was, especially the first time going through the process, I had no idea what to expect. It definitely took longer then. Second time, it still took longer than I wanted, but I understood the process more, about the whole publishing process, getting things done. But the reality was is that I learned the lesson that in that waiting period, my ideas continued to develop. My creativity flourished. I had new ideas, new thoughts, and even now in some projects I'm working on, I'm realizing that day by day, ideas come and get better. And so I have to make sure that I don't rush the process. And I know this is hard. As driven people, as motivated people, it can be really hard to give your ideas time to really simmer and develop. But I really encourage you, if you have a thought that you're working on, a project you're working on, whether it's writing a book like I did or whether it's a business project with your team, I just want to encourage you, give it space to breathe, give it space to develop, because you can have an initial burst of ideas and they're great and you can get them down on paper, but give them time to develop, because I guarantee you, if you just give them, whether it's a day, a week, a month, depending on the length and the timeline of what you have to work with, giving yourself, your ideas, space to breathe and develop will make a huge impact in the ultimate outcome of what you produce. So just a lesson that I was thinking about today as I was considering the book writing process and what I've gone through, but I think it applies to so many other areas, that every time I give something space to breathe, to develop, it always turns out much better than I expected. Take care. God bless. We'll see you next time.